Alright, welcome back to the Road to Rainbow Rank. We're using Magolor on the Wheelie Bike. Let's get some good gains if we can on Airtopia Ruins. Looks like we're up against a Rex Wheelie, a Bulk Star, and a Rocket Star. So let's try and outmaneuver them. This first part we're going to try and get ahead, go as fast as possible through here. Kind of bump a little bit at the beginning, but overall we took that pretty well. Yeah, take this inside path here to give you enough room to make that turn well enough there too. So we are in second place now, right behind McLevin. Great name. Alright, cool. So I want to go through here. I think there is a faster way to go through this, but this is okay enough for now. We do fall back down into second place because it wasn't the most optimal, but we're just going to go right back up ahead here real quick. Want to get through these enemies. Yeah, get some boost. And going into this little river section, we're going to want to go through these rings. Ideally 4 of them, 3 of them is okay too. We are pretty maneuverable with this combination. Yeah, there we go. We're not quite as fast as a heavier weight character on the bike, but we can take advantage of our maneuverability, yeah, just to hold that lead. And it looks like we do have quite a lead too because of this, so that's great. Want to go through here, and you want to go, of course, like take the inside enough rail that you don't go too wide, but you want to be wide enough that you can take that turn. So we do that successfully. We're just going to run through here real quick. There's nobody to get in our way. So it is our lead to lose, but the second lap is still young. So we can very well lose it if we're not careful. So let's stay sharp here. I'm going to grab these enemies just to get the little boost, as you should if you're front running, if you're in first place. And our opponents are catching up, it looks like. Yeah, they're probably using their special. Yeah, just as I say that, there's the block. But now we get our special too. So let's see if we can use it after the rail section. That would be great. But we might just have to go ahead and pop it before we lose it. You know, if you miss your special, it's not the end of the world. You could still use comeback mechanics or just take good lines. But we use our special. We get through almost all the rings. We're bouncing a little bit, but 3 is still okay. Now we want to go through here. That's fine. And yeah, a bit wide. Yeah, want to take the middle one. I guess you could take the inside one. I haven't tested if it is faster to take inside lines on rails. I think it's about the same, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, this was enough for the win. We were able to outmaneuver our competition. So that's what you want to do. I think if it was just like a straightaway drag race, maybe we might have trouble. We'd have to use star trails to catch up, but in this case, we were able to outmaneuver them, so that is great. We get a first place. We get some good gains. Next race, and it is going to be on Galactic Nova. All right. So we can do our best. Might be tough at the beginning. We could possibly outmaneuver people in the middle section when we're within the satellite. And then at the end, it's going to come down to just those comet impacts if we can get enough boosts, if we're going to get the lead stolen. I don't see any Formula Stars. Maybe I missed it on the screen, but we should be okay. We might be able to do this. We missed the rings, unfortunately. That's too bad. But yeah, not the end of the road. It's still the fairly early stages of the race. So we're going to go through here. Usually I can make that jump, but today I wasn't feeling lucky. I just go for the boost panel. So here we go on to the next section. Yeah, people catch up pretty easily on this little straightaway. So we're going to go through here, catch some enemies, get little boosts, and we are first place going into this, but on these rails, yeah, they catch right back up because the star trails. So this basically equalizes everyone. Want to be towards the right so we don't hit this little outcropping. Yeah, that little bump, whatever it is. Try to navigate through here. We're doing okay. Oh, that's Miyako. He's from the Discord. He's pretty good. All right, so we've got our work cut out for us. We've got a race on our hands. He's probably going to catch up to us. He probably will beat us. He's a very strong racer. So let's go ahead, do our best here, see what we can do. Going through this section, yeah, you want to be able to control your vehicle enough to stay on that inner acceleration panel, not only because that's the fastest line, but because it accelerates you even more, so that's a pretty nifty section right there. We stumble through the lasers. Let's try not and fall off the bridge here. Let's try not to fall off the bridge. I tend to do that. Okay, good, we made it, we survived. I tend to do that, so it's great that this time I did not. We're going into this section first, so this is actually looking pretty promising. And we don't have to pop our special yet. He went ahead, popped his special, our rival there. Had to go ahead and do it. We are in second. Can we catch up? Can we take first place? Let's find out. I don't see him on the little... Oh, yeah, okay, he's ahead. Oh, boy. All right, it's all going to come down to this. Can we use star trails? Can we get the comets? I go to the right because I'm used to doing that, but in this case, it was the wrong choice, the one time where there's more on the left. So we take a strong second, you know, fair enough. It was a good race. It was a strong opponent. And second is still a gain. So let's go to the results screen. All right, second place. And any gain is a good gain. So let's go next. All right, what's it going to be now? Fantasy Meadows. All right. Fair enough. That is fine. We've got Miko on the Slick Star. All right, interesting. Very interesting. I am awful at the Slick Star. So mad respect to anyone who can use it and use it well. So we got a race on our hands. Of course, this is Fantasy Meadows. You want to pop your special right here on lap 3, and that will carry you to victory, hopefully. But your opponents will know this too. So here we go. Front running I find is good because then I get my special at the right time. I suppose you can be in mid-pack. Maybe you can even bag it. I don't really like bagging in this game too much. I just want to go. So we hit a bunch of the off-road there, so that's not great. There's Poji again. He's hitting us with the sword, of course. So we want to get through here. Yeah, Poji's also a pretty strong player. I see that he favors the wheelie scooter a lot, which is great. I do like the wheelie scooter too. I have some episodes on DDD with the scooter, but we're already at lap 3. We go through the off-road again, so I'm kind of making mistakes there, kind of blundering it there. Yeah, we want to be on the ground. Everyone's using their special. Will this be enough to take it? Let's find out. Is that a second? Is that a third? I don't know. Either would be a good game. That was great. Oh, Waddle Do. Interesting. Either is great, so let's find out what we got. What's it going to be? All right, second place. Good gains, good gains. Here we go. Let's go next, shall we? All right, it's going to be on Frozen Hillside. Oh boy, we got a tank star. Very interesting. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1, start.
Yeah, so we want to be up here, and I think it's going to drop down. Got to get through here. Oh, okay. Going to drop right down, yeah, so we can take this turn with a reasonable line, because sometimes I can make that jump if I've got star trails and stuff like that, but I find it's better just to drop down, at least with my skill level, with my vehicle, character selection. But there we go. We're going through this section. Let's try not to get frozen by the snowman. Someone always grabs the snowman and tries to get you. But I went to try to take the fastest line possible. We break through that ice because I want to hold a lead, maintain a lead. We haven't been frozen. We actually get hit by fire, which is the opposite. So there we go. Yeah, we're sliding a bit. We kind of went wide. So yeah, Poji's going to take the first place, outline us there. Fair enough, fair enough. There's a snowman. They also have the snowman. Went a bit wide so we wouldn't get frozen. We're in first for the second, but yeah, no, we get frozen there. Oh well, so we're on bottom path. Not terrible. We're gonna catch up real quick. Hit a bunch of walls, you know, all in good fun. We are in. Looks like we're in the middle pack in fourth, but we're gonna be able to fifth now. Oh boy, but we're gonna be able to catch up really quick right here. All right, so we grab these rings. Oh, missed that one, unfortunately. Gonna have to pop our special soon. Yep. And that was probably the worst time special of all time. So, yeah, top level gaming right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's catch back up though. You know, real races, mistakes happen. It is what it is. Just stay calm and see what you can do to catch up. So we're gonna use the star trails. The comeback mechanics in this game are pretty good. We use the star trails, catch right back up, pass by that guy. What does that get us? I lost track. But yeah, just stay calm until the end, and you can still place decently well. Just take good lines, make good decisions, and you'll get second. All right, fantastic. Saved it. There we go. All right, what's going to be next? Wave Flow Waters. Okay. Or versus a bulk star. Interesting. A transform star. All right. Oh, and Miko's back on the slick. Interesting to see how that does, but let's go ahead. Let's try to take the best lines through this so we don't go into the water. Yeah, everyone's beating up on each other in the beginning. We do go into the water, just as I say that. But we managed to come out pretty much on top for a second. We're towards the front of the pack right here, so that's great. Love to see it. Let's see if we can hold this lead. We are getting hit. I'm going to move over so I don't get attacked and slow down, but because of that, I take a silly line and bounce a bit. We're in like second or third or something right here. But we get the fighter. Let's just throw some punches real quick. Let's navigate through this section. That landing wasn't that great, so we lose first because of it. And now We've got the bulk star right on our tail. So in this section here where there's going to be a straightaway after this rail, I predict they're going to pass us right on by. Yeah. Oh, that's not the bulk star, but okay, there it is. Yeah, so we want to get through here, and we're going to do the same thing to them. We're going to use those star trails. Wanted to go through that water ring, but miss it completely. Take this. I find if I take this wider, the water pushes us back into a good line. So there's a little trick there. Going to grab this boost panel. We're in a fairly good position. Technically, we were in 4th, but everyone is literally right here. Go a bit into the water. Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone's right here. The pack is super close on lap 2. That's crazy. Alright, going into this section. We have our special ready soon. Should I use it here? Oh no, I want to get through this turn. We take that better than lap 1. That's what you want to do. And now we're using the special. I avoid the little ramp thing because of course Magolor special doesn't fire in the air. Everyone knows that, so we're going to go through here. Yep, there we go. Avoiding the webs thrown by Tyranza. Don't want to get caught by those. We're in 3rd place. This section we can do the Star Trail catch-up right here. Yeah, so it almost is okay being in this position here. We can bring it back. This time we are going to get the water ring. Missed that other one though, but that's fine. Going to catch these guys. Take the turn. Alright, we're trying to outline our opponents desperately. It's coming down to it. Let's see how we can do. We jump. We get that. It looks like another 2nd place. So now we're getting some solid, consistent gains. Ideally, you do want to get 1st place, naturally. It's a racing game. But 2nd place is still very great. You know, you beat all these other people. You do get good gains, and we need every gain we can possibly get on the road to Rainbow. Next race is going to be on Frozen Hillside again. All right, we're running it back. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Maybe we could take a 1st place this time. You know, we got 2nd place last time, which is still fantastic. We're going to go through here. Same exact plan. We're going to drop down from this thing here. We're going to try not to get frozen by any snowman abilities, by the freeze. So we're going to go through here and not get caught by the lasers, catching right up to that bulk star. Maybe I should use bulk star in a future video. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking maybe of changing it up a bit soon, although I do love this combination a whole lot. So maybe I'll run it back a few more times. We hit that snowman with our face to make sure no one takes it, I guess. Reflexes weren't fast enough. I should have grabbed it, but fire's good too. We can go ahead and throw that back some. And we're going to go around here. Alright, not bad. Not the best. I think I need to run this back on like either time trial or free run just to really master that section. But it's okay. We're maintaining our lead. We've got a freeze, so no one should come up to us. Although in hitting that freeze button, we're going all over the place. I should cool it. Pun definitely intended there. But we're going to come into lap 2 now. We're fighting this Cappy Bulk Star. Not a bad combination at all. So we are fighting what many people consider to be a very strong combination. I think it's okay. Bulk Star isn't quite my cup of tea, but saying that, maybe I should practice it, maybe I should give it a shot. But more on that later. Right now, we've got a race on our hands. Alright, we've got our special. We're going to go ahead and pop it now, just to make sure anyone with that snowman doesn't come and get us. I spin attack so I can break through the ice, so we don't just face first into it. And we are maintaining our lead, it looks like, so you'll love to see it. Just tapping around here, trying break tapping right there. Gonna grab this sword. So anyone trying to pass this candle, though, it looks like we've got a pretty good lead after that special usage. So that ended up being the right call, it looks like, because now we get 1st place. We get redemption. Not that we failed last time. We got 2nd last time, but you'll love to see 1st. That's going to be an even better gain. There it is. Terrific. Next race is going to be on Nebula Belt, everybody's favorite track. Here we go. So as we all know at this point, the very first lap doesn't really matter as long as you don't fall extremely far behind. And then the 2nd lap, half of it doesn't matter. And then the last half of it, like the last item slot or 2 item spaces, I mean, just get good item, use the star trails, and take the victory. That's how you play this track. So there we go. Not the most exciting thing, but we're just going to go through the motions here. We're going to do what we got to do. We get a wheel, so that's great. I am wondering at what point, like how much of a lead do you have to build on this track to have this whole thing, like to be able to front run it and like confidently get the 1st place? Like how much better do you have to be to just be able to front run and not have this back and forth. I don't think that's possible with the comeback mechanics, unless you're playing someone who's playing this game for the very first time. But we're casually in first place. Again, it doesn't matter, so I'm not really too excited about this just yet. We get the plasma, so as people pass us here, we'll throw the electricity, the whatever it is. The plasma, if you will. Yeah, we'll just throw that. Okay, and he dodges it. Very good. All right, we got the special. I suppose we'll use it sometime. I wonder if you have to even use the special on this track, because again, it doesn't matter until the very, very end. But it's also good not to fall too far behind. So you see first place is way up there. Yeah, we want to at least have their start trail available. So I suppose it is necessary to use your special just to make sure you stay, you know, right up there with first place, because you want to take the first and the end. All right, a bomb, not great. It's all going to come down to this last item set. All right, there's a steel ball. I was excited about there being a swerve star in first, because they're super easy to follow the star trails of, but it's this lava dom guy. He's been in a bunch of races this video. Let's see if we can take the first. We're second, we're third. We get the steel ball. You love to see it. This is great. Oh, I don't think we got it though. I was just talking about the swerve star being easy to star trail, and then they jump ahead and take the victory, it looks like. Let's confirm. Yep, there you go, second place. Is that karma? Who knows? We take second place, though. You love to see it. That's still a great gain. Let's go next. All right, Steam Gust Forge. This is what we want to do. We want to take decent lines, and at the end, we want to make sure we land those airship jumps. You want to hold down on the left stick, you know, tilting up. You're tilting your vehicle up when you take these jumps, so that way you can clear the jump, especially with this combination. If you're on combo that can fly and stuff, then it's no problem, but if you are not, so if you're on the wheelie bike or maybe the tank star, I should try out the tank star. Yeah, you want to hold like just a little bit down on the control stick to get that extra jump, but we're taking these turns. I always miss that boost panel. I don't know, every single time I think I can make it, but every single time I don't, so I've got to just internalize that. We're coming into this section. I'm wondering if it's faster to go across the lava, but we're going to go ahead, go this way. You know, old habits die hard, as they say. We'll manage this. Just a little slight adjustment, and we get that boost panel. So we are in first for the moment. It would be ideal to get that cutter. I wonder if it's worth getting the cutter and skipping that little jump. You know, skipping the little boost you get from the perfect landing. But questions for a rainy day. Right now, we're going to go ahead and implement the plan. We're going to tilt back on the stick as we do the jump, so we can make the jump. Yeah, just like that. That's one. Oh, we missed the second. I've been talking up this whole time, and then I blunder it. Love to see it. That's okay. We are in second. We're going to catch right back up. It's our now rival Lava Dom on the Cappy Bulk Star. We took first place back for a bit. We're back in first. Let's see if we can do better this time. You know, it's easy to do if you're doing free run and there's no one else, but when the pressure's on, you're trying to hold the lead. You know, the nerves can get to you a little bit, so it happens. Mistakes happen in races. It's how you react to them that really defines if you're going to, you know, place well consistently or if you're going to be inconsistent. So let's go for the former. Let's try and be consistent. We're in second place. Third place, we're getting hit by the specials. We actually get that boost panel this time. That's great. Gonna go through here, brake tap as best we can, but the star trail does throw us wide. We're gonna pop our special now, and most everyone else used their special except that guy, so we should be able to catch right back up now and maintain being in front of people. As I say that though, we are in fourth place, which isn't the end of the world just yet, but it's gonna be now more critical than ever to make those jumps at the end. Make sure you can get on those airships. So let's go ahead, give that a try. We're gonna ride this star trail. We're going to go for the jump now. We're right back up into first or second place. Let's not blunder it. There we go. We make that second jump this time. We missed the third jump catastrophically. Oh, man. We had first place right on our hands. And I'm just, I don't know, I was thrown off today. So we're going to ride the star trail, but it's not quite going to be enough. And that's what happens when you make a critical mistake. You lose a place. Whew, what a race. But second place, as we've said before, is still pretty good. We still get some nice gains and, you know, lessons learned. Let's go next. You know, thinking about it, yeah, you need to make every mistake possible in a racing game to get good at a racing game. That's what I think. So let's go ahead. Looks like Miyako has switched off the Slick Star onto the Transform Star, which is a strong combination if you know how to use it. I figure it takes a lot of execution, switching between forms. But He's going to have the advantage in being able to fly in sections where we can't, because we are, of course, locked into bike form using a bike itself. So far, we are in first place. We grab that sword, but we don't manage to hit any of the enemies, so Miyako is going to catch right back up, which is fine, because now we can hit him with the sword, get back into first place, but because if we were riding the Star Trail, we run up the wall, so we lose control just for a little bit, but we are in first for the time being, for the moment. Alright, going through this laser section, don't get hit by the lasers. We're going to want to aim for the shrink part, the small part right here. And our opponent is right on our tail. Yeah, they're right there. So it's really going to come down to it. Let's see if we can make this jump. Okay, we get that. We get one of the boost rings. We go a bit out of control, but not too bad. People ride the Star Trails here, though, a lot. So they're going to catch right back up. We fall down, but that's not too bad falling down there. We actually hit the Scarfy. Sometimes they're flying up. But Miyako was able to stay on the upper path. They are going to be able to get ahead of us, but this is still up when we're still right here. We're right on their tail now. So it's been an exchange of first, second place, back and forth. We've got a race on our hands. So going through the section, want to take a decent enough line, try and, yeah, get back into first. But there goes Kirby flinging that sword all around. We are in third place now, but we're using the Star Trails. We've got our special. I'm just going to go ahead and use it, and I'm hoping I can get ahead of our opponents and just hit him with the laser. But that doesn't really pan out. It just gets us back into first, second place. So we tried it. It didn't quite work out. It wasn't a bad result per se, but here we are, second place, going through the laser section. It's going to be interesting. Are we going to be able to... Okay, we caught up there. We used the Star Trail. Are we going to be able to follow the Star Trails, though, once we get to the disappearing floor section? Let's go ahead and find out. So here we're going straight. I'm trying to veer so the Star Trail of ours isn't too easy to follow. We go kind of wide on the disappearing floors to try and hold a lead, and we've got the lead for the moment, but it's all going to come down to this. Can we get a favorable boost section cycle? We got one, we got two, we missed the third one. Is it going to be enough? It is. Look at that, we take first place. All right, that is fantastic, and that's going to be a great place to end it right there. So we did it. We got first place. Some more good gains. If you'd like to see more Road to Rank, like the video, subscribe, and I will see you next time.